Are you all here for the auction? That's even better. This isn't the phone. Right, we have 15 items. There's a 5A apparently to auction off. The very last of the Ayacon auctions. Everything you're bidding on, we're auctioning, you're bidding, I'll remember that. Everything that you're bidding on today is entirely for charity. It's all items that have been donated to the auction off for charity. Convention charity, of course, is always just the British Heart Foundation. So we would encourage you to dig very deep into your wallets. Well, not literally.
So you take moths then?
They're a legitimate currency in some parts of the world, depends what colour they are. The exchange rate will be decided later. Right, shall we start with the first item then, because we've got quite a few to get through. The first item we have, do you like our high-tech solution? It says Dark Souls, it doesn't need to be that way. There we go. Ben says he has no control over the darkness, which is actually a reference to his soul.
You think I have one?
How much for a soul?
Very, very little.
I'll take it.
Right, so this is a Dark Souls poster, framed, as you can see, and it is signed. We have a slightly embarrassing difficulty that we're not sure who it's signed by. Have you actually tried to read it?
I know it's just like a scroll.
Yeah, so it's signed, it's very distinctively signed by somebody who we assume is a Japanese member of the development team, and it's a lovely scroll that neither of us can read. So it's a signed Dark Souls poster, but we don't necessarily expect the bidding to be pushed higher because we can't prove it wasn't just signed by a tramp. I'm going to open the biddings on our signed, framed, rather nice Dark Souls poster at £10. £10. Do I have 20? 20. Do I have 30? 30. Do I have 40? No, you're just pointing at things. 40. There we go. Don't do that, you'll get in trouble. Yes, you in the red t-shirt. Yes, you. When I say, do we have £30? And you go, oh, it's going to end badly. Right, it's £30 over there. Do I have £40? £40. Any chance of a 50? £50 over there. £60. £60. God, it's bloody hard to see it. £60. Do I have 70? £70. It's currently £60 against you, sir. £70. It's signed by a man. Well, no, £70. There we go. That's rescued me from the sexism. £80. Any chance of £80? We're at 70 at the moment. £80. Thank you, sir. 90? £90. Just consider that £90 is nowhere near as painful as playing the actual game. It's not. Yes. It is that hard.
It's not that hard.
£90. Who said it's not that hard? I'm going to count that as a bid. Yeah, I know. If you hadn't, then that would have been funny. £90.
Wait, last time you had me bidding against myself.
No chance of £90. I think I'm going to stand on 80 then. Going once, twice, 3 times, and sold for £80 to get
He's so keen to get
Right. Yeah, next item. It's funny the way that it being really dark on the screen makes it look a lot dodgier than it actually is. It's actually just some girls mucking around in an aircraft carrier.
No, it's some girls who are aircraft carriers. Well, 2 of them, the other ones are destroyed.
I think you might want to explain this.
Which ones? The two in the Miko outfits are aircraft carriers. The one in the school uniform is destroyed. It's important to remember that, otherwise you will get sunk on your next mission. So this...
Which carriers?
I'm always landing on something inappropriate. Particularly when it's, got school. Never mind. So this is a tapestry released literally Tuesday this week from the Japanese browser game Kankore, in which you can collect cute girls who are also naval warships, as you do. The best thing about this game is that when Japan launched their new aircraft carrier recently, there were hundreds of American journalists going, I googled this aircraft carrier and I got pictures of cute girls. What? So, we'll start at £5 for the cute aircraft carrier girls. We have £5. £10? Yeah. £10? 15? Yeah. 15 all over the place. 25? We've got a couple of 25s, 30. Yeah, hands still up. 40. 40. Okay, we've got a 40, yeah. 45. Anyone for 45? Is that hand up or are you just... No, that's not. 45. Not one, but two aircraft carrier Nico girls.
And a school uniform.
And a school uniform destroyer. That sounds like something else entirely. 45? 45 anyone? 45. 50? We have 50. 55?
4 moths and a button.
55. 55. 3 girls for the price of, well, 3 actually.
We also get some naval water.
We're at 50, aren't we? Yeah. If there's nothing on 55, I'm going to call once, twice. Sold, £50.
I like it when you do these, because when you get to the bit where you're like, well, if there's nothing more, you do this sort of sad voice. Like, well, if there's no more bids, then suppose... Whereas I'm a little more aggressive. Also, I like that, because that also really interesting, because, you could actually say something, look, just like this guy I know who's also an aircraft carrier and gets slapped. Our next item...
The landing strips on that.
Thank you. Our next item is oh god, it's almost impossible to see and they're really small, so this is something difficult.
It wasn't this bad, maybe the focus is
That's what it is!
Okay. Yeah, sorry. So this is 2 boxes of limited edition Yatsuhashi. So for anyone who doesn't know, that's basically they're little triangular sweets filled with, I have to see the boxes to be sure, but I think the...
Stuff.
Yeah, green tea and sesame flavour apparently, according to May.
Basically, it won't be the strangest thing you put in your mouth.
Yeah, they're really nice. I have actually eaten some of them. Not these ones though. So, what's interesting about these is they're, as you can see, they're Madoka Madoka and Homura, and they're limited edition in that you can only buy them in Kyoto. So they're pretty hard to get, even if you're in Japan.
This would be because Yatsuhashi are like a traditional sweet of Kyoto, so if you're Japanese and you go to visit Kyoto, you pick up Yatsuhashi at the station and force all of your work colleagues to eat them to prove how nice you are for buying sweets. Kind of Yatsuhashi. But these ones have girls on them.
These ones have girls on them, and I should also note they don't last a massively long time, so I think there's probably about a week in which you can eat them before
Is
they
that
go
girls
off.
or the Yatsuhashi?
It depends how you keep them, but... So, let's start at a
35.
35. Okay. 35 from the other man with the microphone.
As a cheated auction.
Yeah. Do we have 40? 40. 45.
Yeah, go on.
45 from someone 60? 60. Okay, there were two 60s then. 65. 65. I really can't see down here. I'm relying on the gophers to tell me if anyone gets the number.
We don't need to see you. Turn it off.
Harsh, but essentially fair. Oh, that is better. Okay, so we're at 60. We're looking for 65, anyone? 65, anyone? Somebody please bid 65 because I don't know who bid 60.
Tell you what, let's do this a simple way. Can whoever bid 60 put your hand back up again? There you go, that was 60.
Okay, right. So 65, anyone? 65 for the unprecedented opportunity to lift Madaka and Homer. Okay, sorry, the entirely precedented opportunity. I am so informed. 65, anyone? Okay, I'll take that as a no then. Going once, going twice, happening. Going twice. Sold for 60 to that man there.
Right, for our next item. As if by magic Windows did a thing. Our next item. Does anyone like Attack on Titan? Oh yeah. That was a bit much. I asked if you liked it, and you asked if you touched yourself. There's a flat, that's good. You can use that to bid on the next item. And you will if you don't stop waving it. Does anyone like eating food? Well, our next item combines both of those things. It's an Attack on Titan plate. I'm not sure why.
Because I found it.
Because Ben found it in a shop.
So they were they were only released, I think, this week.
So here we go. You'll definitely be the first person in the UK to eat your dinner off an Attack on Titan plate. Is it a replica of something from the series, or does it just have a lot of
I
nice
don't
stuff?
think it's a replica of anything from the series. It just has the logos of the four divisions.
Cool. It's got like the wings and stuff on it. They're cool. The wings are on the flag up there. So this is in an Attack on Titan plate. It's a reasonably large sort of dinner plate style sized thing. Quite nice quality. Would anyone like an Attack on Titan plate for a tenner? Oh, okay. How about 20 then? How about I just keep saying numbers? £30. £30. Okay, that was too high. Oh, £30. There we go. 35. 35. 40. 40. 45. 45. You can keep saying numbers too. That's 50. £50. £50 there. Do I have 55? You'll be the only person in the UK eating your dinner off one of these. £55 to eat your dinner off of. £55. There we go. That's all. 60. £60. We're at 55. Do we have 60? Fine piece of porcelain. We're at 55. Any chance of 60? Would you like to stroke it?
Stop juggling it.
Alright, we're at 55. Unless I hear 60, I'm going to call on this one. Once, twice, 3 times, and sold for £55. Okay, thank you very much. Our next item is a slight departure from the anime theme. It is a really, really nice press kit for The Last of Us, which is quite good, apparently. I'm not entirely sure exactly all the components that are in it, but you do get a copy of the game. You get this really nice miniature art book. You get, for some reason, an audio cassette, which, how How many of you here actually have the ability to play an audio cassette? Am I in the past?
We're not! We never throw anything away!
Oh, for Betamax! Okay, right, I didn't realise that we were at the Ayacon Grandparents Convention. So apparently you'll all be able to find out what is on the mysterious Last of Us audio cassette. Might not be a good idea to put that in the car, actually. Right.
It's USB, the soundtrack.
Oh, okay. Well, all of you who can play audio cassettes can be very disappointed because apparently inside that is a USB with the soundtrack. Shows how much I know. All I've got written in front of me literally is Matt's press and making everything else up. I can see what you can see. This is ridiculous. I can, however, open the bidding on... There is a copy of the game included, so this is a pretty valuable item. I'm going to start this one at £30. Do I have 40? £40. Do I have 50? £50. Do I have 60? £60. You weren't interested until it was £60. Any chance of 70? £70. 80? £80. Okay, make it up as you go along then. 85 then. 90. £90. 100. £100. This is something, by the way, you will definitely not be able to buy. Oh, and it's apparently signed by all of Naughty Dog.
Oh.
That's correct.
To mention that from the beginning.
Everyone's like so happy.
When it's on the thing. Can anyone else see it on the thing? Right, so it's signed by senior members of Naughty Dog. We're at 100 quid, there we go, that's very persistent. 110, 110, 120, 120, 130, 130, 140, 140, 150, 150, this is just counting the twos. 160. Oh. It's like that. 160. Those people went to all that trouble to sign their names on a box, and you won't even pay £160 for it. What are you like? There we go. Thank you, sir. Guilt tripped into it. 170.
Sharpies are really going up these days.
They are. 170. 170. Go on. 170. 180. 180, sir. £190. £190. Yes, there you go. 200.
Stop it, I'm going to have to pay for this.
Oh, it's not your money, is it? £200. Emergency budgeting is occurring. £200. £210.
How much do I need to eat this month?
220. Go on, have a look.
Refrigerator boxes are really cheap to live in.
Person most likely to pay 220 is having a look. Oh, was that it? £220. 220, thank you, sir. 230, it's not even your money, you can spend as much as you want.
I point at you, but I'm not going to bid.
£230. We're at 220 at the moment. Do I have any advance on 220? In that case, I think £220 it is. Going once, twice, 3 times and sold for £220. Our next item is a cardboard box.
Your new home. Oh, it's that cardboard box.
It's a cardboard box from Yotsaba, and somebody's cut out those shapes from it, which you wouldn't be able to do yourself.
It's actually 2 cardboard boxes. You can use them for cosplay or story.
Although don't store anything that might fall out through the holes. It'll work. But with that aside, these are very nice cardboard boxes. Here we go. Here's the items in question. They're cardboard. This is the level of wonder that we're talking about.
Some assembly required.
Some assembly required.
Explain what's happening?
There's a man walking up the stairs in a cardboard box.
That's what we're doing right now.
But it's a slightly cute cardboard box.
It's a very cute cardboard.
You can see the illustration.
Well, no, it's only slightly cute because that man is wearing it.
He may be lowering the value. I appreciate that. Would anyone here care to pay £10 for a cardboard box? Actually, if this bid goes quite low, then the gentleman over there could buy it and live in it. How about 20 quid for a cardboard box? There we go. 30 quid for a cardboard box. Thank you. £40 for a cardboard box.
Please remember that you are bidding for a cardboard box.
It might not be helping you saying for a cardboard box at the end of every price. £40 for this wonderful item. Actually, we got about 100 quid for a plastic bag of banana once, so... I think we might have got a few hundred quid for a cardboard box before, so you lot need to outdo your predecessors. We're only at £30 in this cardboard box. And
Red
it's
like
got
this
holes
one.
in it. I remember how much I sold a cardboard box for. I wouldn't remember that. £40. Anybody want us to pay £40 for this lovely cardboard box with ventilation holes, which means you can stay in it during the summer?
Maybe easy to read it.
It's warm outside today. Oh, goodness. It's got ventilation holes so wasps can get in.
I mean, £40, that's only £20 per box.
Yes, it's 2 cardboard boxes, £20 per box, so you and your wife can stay in. When you need separate bedrooms. It happens. Right, £40, no, I think we're going to sell at 30. I think you're getting your cardboard boxes, mate. £30, going once, twice, 3 times, and sold for £30. Thank you very much. Cardboard box, eh? So, this is...
We just won the last item.
Who in the audience looks most likely to need a cardboard box? Who's your noodle? True. Right. This is a really, really nice... I don't know who actually drew this one. Who's the artist?
Reuse it.
Okay, use is the artist. Just there. Right. This is a beautiful poster of Aya. With, is that the committee on the boat?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Right, well that's going to fucking sink, isn't it? Christ. So it'll sink after he stabbed himself in the eye. So here we have Aya running away from the committee, which is pretty sensible if you ask me. And it has been signed by all of this year's guests. So we have the signatures of the various guests. Matt obviously signed all over the top of the sail because he would. All of our guests have signed this, and it's got all of the little tiny committee sitting on a boat that's going to sink. And a mermaid running away from them. It's a really, really lovely poster. And I'm going to start swimming away.
She doesn't have legs.
She would. Okay, yes, she's fine. I'm sorry, I've mistaken my vow.
Start the bid.
Actually, yes, the presence of the other eye nailed to the front of the ship may explain her chance. That and the sword in Pichan's hand. I'm going to open the bidding on this one at a 10. Anybody? Okay, 20. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, £80 on that gentleman. Do I have any advance on £80? Do I have a £90? £90. If you keep your hand up, I will count it again. Don't feel free. Yes. £90. £90. £90. Do I have 100? £100. Do I have 110? £110. pretty unique memento of the very last Ayacon.
I remember last.
£100? 110, there we go.
Where?
120 back there, fantastic. 130, 130, 140, 140. £150. Do I have £150? £150 here. £160 back up there. Do I have 170? 170, 180, 180, 190, 190, 200, 111.
111.
Do I have 210? £210. Gentlemen, please. 220? 220. 230. 250, there we go. Any advance on 250? 260, sir? That's a very nice price. £260.
If we're going to bid on your own, I don't need to
270. We're on 260, 270, 280. 280. 209. All this time you've just been trying to show me the nice comment.
Bye.
Look at me, I got a thing. 280. I can't remember where we were.
You were insulting them there.
Yes, yes. Right, £280. £300. 310.
I'll give you 20.
There you go. Look, he's giving you.
Yeah.
320. 320. 320. 330. 330. 340. 350. 350, sir? Yes, there we go. 360. No. 360. It's literally only £20 more than it. Very little money when you think about it. We're at £350, the gentleman up here. Unless anyone else would care to step in and ruin his day.
No.
350 going once, twice, 3 times, and sold to the gentleman.
Sign your soul.
So I'm guessing that we're going to have to explain what this one is, because obviously you know you've ever heard of it. It's this little obscure series from Japan, some girl in a dress. It's quite popular apparently.
So what's interesting about this isn't some piece of old merchandise that's been dug out from somewhere. This is actually new merchandise that was released at the Comic Market last week. What that means in terms of there being a new Card Captor Sakura series or something, I don't know, but they're doing new merchandise.
What it means in terms of idiots going to Comic Market in the middle of summer in 37-degree heat and dying is a little more clear.
So these were prized off a dead body then?
That's true, it was hot in 37. Right, so, could you use stuff over things agreements, or am I just going to guess from screen?
So what's in this is we've got a bag at the back, we've got a tumbler, we've got fans, we've got 2 sort of clear files, 2 IC card stickers, so stickers you can put on your Oyster card or whatever. And we've got this very nice sort of, to be honest, I don't know what it's made of, it's sort of thin paper and plastic poster.
So why is there a can of spray paint in the back?
That's a flash, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a tumbler.
Really?
Yes.
What?
I have on occasion been known to mistake glasses for cans of spray paint and vice versa, but I think this time I'm correct.
It's a Tumblr, you know, a website for porn. Right, there we go, it's Tumblr. Not for porn. A Tumblr. Is it for porn?
I don't think it's for
Not yet. You can put your own porn if you want. Right.
coffee.
It was in the just like an auction.
Right, anyway. Judging from the reaction at the start, I think I'd be relatively safe to just name a number.
17. 200.
Go on, Bob.
Done!
As a word of warning for the rest of your life, at auctions, don't shout out high numbers. It's a really bad idea.
12,000 pesos.
Pesos don't even exist anymore. Oh, Mexican pesos. There we go. Oh, within Mexican pesos, you meant, sir. Just for clear.
I'll give you 50 smash
And
board.
insist that you pay in that currency.
$12.
Right, sorry. Tell you what, 50 quid, who wants it?
17.
70. Do you mean it? Right, could we get 80? 80, 90, 90, 100, 100, 120, 120, 140. We're at 100, 140, 160, 160, 180, 180, 200, 200. Oh, he's bidding against you, he's right next to you. 220. Do I have 220? 220. 240. 240. 260. 260 pounds.
You accept payments by
260.
card, right?
280. Pardon?
You accept payments by card, right?
I assume it. No, there's a cash point outside.
260 is over.
I know credit bits,
No, okay, the answer is no, we don't accept payments by card. Okay.
It says we can, but that's probably a no.
Okay, so if you need to pay by card, you can pay through Google Checkout, but we'll need you to do it too. So it is plausible, basically, but a bit dangerous. However, if you want to give us loads of money, then I'm sure we'll find a way. Remarkably flexible.
I thought that was your morals and your ethics.
I can't believe how flexible I can be when people are giving me loads of money.
What morals and ethics?
Exactly.
Right, 220, 220, 240, 240, 260, 260, 280, 280. I'm just waiting for the physical line. 300, yes, there we go. 320, 320 quid.
Why did you do that?
340, 340, 360. Yeah, we've been bidding against down here as well. It's malice from all sides. 360.
Hooray!
Who's winning?
I think this gentleman's on £340 at the moment. 360. I could have just made anything right, couldn't I? 360 quid.
It's an unparalleled opportunity to fill Tomio and Sakura up with fluid.
Childhood, I watched this when I was 4.
To whoever shouted out, "You'll burn in hell," yes, we know. Right. 340 quid against the gentleman there. Do I have 360 from anywhere? 360. I think we're going to go at 340 then. 340, going once, twice, 3 times, and sold to the gentleman. Notice how no more bids came in as the famous comments. Line crossed. Line was weird. Right.
Suddenly all
I'm going to let you explain that next one because I don't really know what it is. Yeah, it makes sense.
Things big on.
Zoom in, I can't read.
Speaking of line crossed,
So the next item is not this.
What?
But
What's that? Yeah.
it's related. It's actually this, or these. Just flip through to get to it. It's a book by Dan Kim, the author of aforementioned piece of filth. It's not filth. It's an awesome hardcover book. It's called NNN. Yeah, there we go. And we've got what is apparently copy 000, book number 000 of this NNN. It won an International Manga Award, which the aforementioned piece of filth notably didn't. And it also, operating the piece is slightly trivially, but it also comes with some. Where are we? Yeah, it comes with these card prints, which is one of something called Cupcake, which is one of his other works, and something from On the Subject of Witches, which is the title, not a description, and a bookmark, and also these lovely sketches he did of Aya the Mermaid, and something called a Cupcake Totally For Real membership card, which I'm not sure we actually have a photo of. It's probably in one of the photos somewhere, I don't know where.
It's the little thing above
Might
the
it be the
print.
thing where the lady's vomiting around?
Oh yes!
Wonderful beer.
Yes, and there's the letter that came with it.
Yes, the book is in English. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the book is in English. And it's really, really nice. It looks awesome. That I have no clue. I looked it up on the internet and that didn't really help. If you read into the book, you'll kind of understand what I
Dan
mean.
describes it as a House of Leaves style tale about fractured lives.
There we go. A House of Leaves style tale about fractured lives. I have no idea what the words are just said.
Get him down there to do open.
So, it really is a very, very nice piece. Should we start at £30, anyone? We have loads of 30. Okay, 40,
100.
100, okay.
Are you sure again?
I know that's how much he paid for it to buy it. So.
120, 130, just keep your hands up and put them down when I hit a number you don't like. 140, 150, 160, 170, 200. Oh, my God. There's a line across there. 180 then. Was there?
Colin is
There's a 200 from there.
Oh, there's a 200 from there. Okay, right. 210. 210. 210. I want this. I'll bid 210. Okay, 220. 220. Okay, 230. 230 over there. Okay, 240. Is it in the red there? Your hand is up. It's the second time. So, anyone actually want to bid 240? Yeah.
No.
What is with all these people?
God,
in the middle?
Felicity.
240. Actual bids, please. No pointing. 240.
Objection.
240. 250. That's a bid, is it? Not the fan. Yeah, that's a bid. 250. 260 then. 260, anyone? 260 against the man with the fan.
Man with fan.
Everyone has a fan. Bugger. 260, anyone? Is that a bid or is it 260? Okay, we've got 260. 270 then. 270.
Colin, I'll pay you £20 for that bidding.
It is a 270. 280 then. It's a very, very nice book.
You're fueling it.
It's
Did you bet that the charity auction would go?
It is real
I didn't bet that.
Is that going to
Buckley's in the running.
270. 270. Okay, 280.
Funded this law.
280.
We are buying our own book back.
Why?
Yeah. 280. Okay, 280 up there. 290.
Somebody just yelled 300.
Somebody 300. Ooh. So 310 there. There's heavy thought going on here. Does anyone else want to put him out of his misery by bidding? Or does that just put him in more misery?
Oh, how many lend money for a kidney?
How much?
Depends how big your kidney is.
I don't think we do it both ways. Unless you're a boxer.
It's a loan shark. I can do it however I like.
Yeah, but you don't know if the kidney's for you, you don't know if it's compatible with your body.
Who said it was for me?
I don't think the odds of you finding a usable kidney at this con.
Fine, I'll take a liver instead.
We were looking for 310.
Not your kidney or liver.
On the bottom.
310. Okay, 320. 320 up there.
We have a lung if you want it.
You were shouting for it. No, I don't know what they were. You've stopped now. 330. You're shaking your head, but you know you want to.
You were.
It's a round number, that's your justification.
They're all tens. No, I never sell.
Okay, 340 then. I believe Mr. LaBelle is bidding.
No, the kid's bidding daddy.
That's well below 340.
340, anyone? For this lovely book and collection of unique Aya sketches and other 340, 350.
This is worth it just for the pain. You guys
It's like the face of someone confronted with the Necronomicon. It's like I can feel my wallet torn apart! 350, 360 then. 360 up there. 370. 370. Are we going to have anyone else jump in and upset the apple cart?
Not now.
No, I think we've had our fill of pain for today. It's not the first time I've used that line either. So 360, I believe, going once, twice, sold.
What's our running total, by the way? Out of interest for the
You think you know that?
I think somebody down there's been writing it down.
Do I look like fucking Carol Vaughan? But that is not the right place. In the most wrong way ever possible. Our next item brings us back onto the Ayacon theme. And it is a really, really nice large Ayacon art print on canvas featuring Aya with a gun. Probably coming to sort out print. It's possibly laying in wait for the boat, actually, yeah. No more of their kind will be pinned to the front of the 20 page.
She's got sharks.
There are also... There's fish of some description, possibly underwater animals, before someone decides to... Yes, thank you, dolphins aren't fish. Porpoises are an hour. This is fascinating. Would anyone else care to contribute to the art board quizz's fish debate? Or we could just open the bidding on a piece of art at £10.
100.
Are we sure about this?
120, 120, 140, 140, 150, 160, 170. You don't even bother bidding until it gets over 150. Oh, now it's in my range.
Gonna get there anyway.
150,
Hey, big
160.
spender.
We're at 160, 160, 170, 170. We're at 160 pounds, 170 pounds, 170 pounds, 180, 180, 190, 190, 200, 200. Do I have 210? 210 up there. 220. 220. Do I have 230? 230. 240. 240, 250. 250. 260. 260 pounds. We're looking for 260. Featuring possibly undersea mammals with lasers. 260. 260. Well, they're definitely undersea. It was a question about the mammals, actually. But 260 pounds we have. 270. Looking for 270. 280 now. 280. Thank you very much. 290. 290 pounds. 300 pounds. 300 pounds. Thank you very much. 310. 310 pounds. No. 310. We're at 300. 300. I'm going to call on this then at 300 pounds. Going once, twice, 3 times, and sold for 300 pounds. We have one more lot, which is also an art board, different piece of art. This is a particularly beautiful piece of art, I think. It's really nice. We've got a starting point of 250, so that's a good start. Just to let you know, this is the last of the art boards we'll be auctioning. There's some more Ayacon items, but there are no more canvases like this. So if you want one, bid loads of money. As the gentleman here just did, so we're starting on 250. Does anyone want to go beyond 250? So I think that might have been the buy it now price.
Hands up if you like Ayacon. Not anymore.
No, you're meant to like it until midnight. Then you can start going, yeah, that was rubbish. Right, £250 we're at. Does anyone want to go beyond £250 on this really beautiful piece of art? 250. This may be the quickest we've ever got 250 out of an item, and I think that may be all we're going to get. Yes, you've killed it stone dead, thank you. Yeah, actually, could you just show it to Buck? We should have just taken his wallet and emptied it out on the floor house.
Come on, let people in the half-naked fish woman.
No?
What have you been?
Oh, there we go, 260. Thank you very much, sir. 270? 270. 280. 280, thank you. 290. 300. There. I think he wants it. Do you want it more? That's not a come on. There we go. 310. 320. 330. 330. 330. 340. 350. 350 pounds.
You're going to give me like...
350, thank you, sir. 360. 370. 370 pounds. Does anyone want to do what will inevitably just mean putting another 20 quid on the price tag for this? No, 370, we're at 360 pounds. In that case, I'm going to call on this at 360 pounds. Going once, twice, 3 times, and sold for 360 pounds. something of a traditional item at conventions. It's a full set of the Ayacon badges. There is a bit of the con left, but there's no point buying these to try and sneak into the rooms because the gophers will probably notice they're a bit different.
Unless you want to be a Titan, of course.
Yes, if you have a Titan friend who'd like to get into Aya for the apparently this evening, this will have them sorted, although I do warn them that they probably don't want to eat any of the people here because it's very unhealthy. 60. 100. Any advance on 100? 120. 120? 120. 140. 140. All 6 designs. 140. Thank you, sir. 160. 160. 180. 180?
There's actually 10 designs.
There's actually 10 designs, they just didn't all fit on one picture and I didn't know that. We're at 180. Do I have 200? 200, thank you, sir. 220. 220 pounds. All 10 designs. Technically only £22 each, which makes them very cheap.
You get the design of our guest being threatened by the rank.
Well, there you go. 220
Get
pounds.
that Mercer as well.
We don't need him anymore. Ayacon's over, I don't see any reason for Matt not to hand it off to someone to keep chained up in their kitchen. It's not like he gets up to anything else as far as I know. £220. Any chance of 220? We're at 200 at present. 200, well, we love them. £220. Okay, I'm going to go at 200 then. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold to the gentleman up there, £200. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I got
Put your hand up, please.
Just assume it's someone over here. Actually, oh no, they'll actually do it.
Right, our next item, we're rolling through the Ayacon merch at this stage, is anyone who's been up to Ops this week will have seen this. Do you want to put it in the centre?
So they won't start until
This is Aya. Actually, I've only just noticed that it's Aya fleeing from her life from angry sharks and things. And then at the bottom it says the end is near. So this is actually a very depressing standard. It's a sad mermaid about to be eaten by sea predators.
It's the end of Aya.
But yeah, there's a depth charge as well.
Nobody walks
Yeah,
very
I mean it's all a bit grim, isn't it? So this is really depressing.
I know.
And it's a reminder that this is the last Ayacon and you'll never have a weekend like this ever again in your lives.
Oh.
You just want to sit in the corner of your room and make you cry. Does anyone want to pay some money for that? Yeah, actually, if you pay loads of money for one, you'd be even more depressed. So if anyone would like to wallow in your grief and perhaps try the best-selling British indie album, then I'm going to start the bids on this at £20.
50. 100.
There we go, £100. You lot are just bored of me, aren't you? You're just like, fuck's sake, 100, go on, get moved. Right, 110.
150.
150, there we go, better again. 160. We're at 150. Any advance on 150? Go on then, 100. Pardon? 200 then, fine. 210. Actually, why am I doing this in 10s when everyone seems to be intent on bidding in 50s? Would anyone like to bid £250? Does anyone have that burning hole in their pocket? Perhaps your wallet feels a little fat and it's uncomfortable to sit on. It's in my back pocket. It's also said in my wallet. Is that you? That's not me.
Does it come with the bag?
Yes.
The bag?
Yeah, the can only come with a bag to carry them in?
Yes, it does. Yes. It comes with the full standing apparatus and the bag and all the rest of it. So yes, it does.
You can get it home on the train.
Yes, it collapses down to be very small.
Yeah, this is something you could definitely carry home on the train without any particular difficulty.
Is it tear-proof?
Pardon?
Is it tear-proof?
Is it tear-proof? It's pretty slick. You'll be able to get any form of fluids off that.
Just to clarify, the things near Aya's mouth, they're bubbles.
No.
That's up for debate.
So yeah, if you have any particular cry-wanking ambitions here, this, sir, is the product for you. 250? Anybody want to go to 250? Go on, how about 220, which is a much more friendly kind of number. I think we're at 200 and we might be going no further. Does anyone want to prove me wrong? 200, going once, twice, 3 times, and sold at 200. Thank you very much. We have one more standee to auction, which is an interesting design.
Is that a smoking boot?
Kind of Ayacon meets drugs. Lots of drugs.
It's in the paint.
Does it come with drugs?
So, yes, this new interpretation of the Aya character, featuring guns, sunglasses, maniacal cackling, fire, skulls, and lots of drugs.
I think that's the committee in that.
Oh, actually, yeah, the one on the right looks just like Pete.
This is spacking too.
Yeah, he'll trip over his own face in a minute. So,
50.
50, there we go. Someone want to do the 100 thing? No. It's not the same when I ask for it, is it?
I just did that, didn't it?
Did you?
Yeah, 100.
That's nice sliding around the back of your head.
Sorry.
Right, so that was 100 then. Lovely, fantastic. I'm very happy. Could I get 110? 110 then. 120. 120. 120, thank you, sir. 130. I like how it sounds like I picked that out of the air, even though it's the next 10. 130. 130 pounds we're looking. 130, thank you, sir. 140. 140 pounds. The gentleman who bid before you was staring at you with hatred. 140 pounds. We're looking for 140. We're at 130 at the moment. Go on that then. They're going very quiet. 130 pounds, going once, twice, 3 times, and sold to the gentleman over here. Thank you very much. Our next item is very big. It's a wall. You can bring home this entire wall. To remember Ayacon by, you can place yourself. What?
There's an
They're behind the
including
wall. The
delivery.
curtains are behind the wall.
Bring on the wall.
Right, so
Bring on the chair!
actually,
No.
it's not the wall, just to clarify. It's the large poster banner, hanging banner, that is hanging up just outside here, outside the dealer's room, opposite the Butterworth Theatre. It's very big. You could hang it outside your house and make your house look unique. You could wrap your cardboard box in it if you don't have a house. That's an option. It would be very warm in winter. I'm not sure what you could do with this. I live in a tiny flat, so I could do bugger all with it except possibly use it as a very strange rug. Some of you probably have a use for a giant, really nicely designed, really attractive hanging banner. So would anyone like to buy out one of those banners? There we go. 50. 100. There we go. 150. 150? How about 110 then? 110 pounds. 110. 120. 120. 130. 130. 140. 140. 150. Do I have 150? 150 up there. Do I have 160? 160 pounds.
Just think about it. This is the last chance to either rig or royally screw up whoever's trying to win the auction guess the amount competition.
£160.
Right, I can't.
150. 160.
There's 160.
160. Oh, thank you. 160. We're looking for 170 then. 170. 170 up there. Yes, this is, by the way, the last item. So you've got loads of money and you just haven't seen anything you fancy. Just spend it on this. 170. We're looking for 180. 180 up there. Thank you very much, sir. 200. Thank you, sir. 210. Looking for 210 for people with large houses. 210. Thank you very much, sir. 220. Everyone around to his kit at some point. £220. Nope. 220. Thank you very much, sir. 230. 230.
Just remember, it's for charity, so you officially don't have to feel guilty about buying it.
230. There you go. That's what we needed. £240. 240. 250. Looking for 250. £250. We're at 240. 250. Thank you, sir. 260. 260. At this point, it's just a competition to see who has the bigger house. 270. We're looking for 270. 270. Thank you, sir. I knew I could rely on you.
You could also, if you come home and buying it, build it into a tent.
You could make a tent. Quite a reasonably sized tent, yes. We don't recommend that, we're just saying you could. We're looking for 280. We're at 270, looking for 280. 280, thank you, sir. 290? 290. You could turn it into a massive flowing tape. For a tight tape. 290? It would be really sweaty at the hammock, actually. It would be really unpleasant. Don't do that. £290 we're looking for one. 280 at the moment. 290. 290, thank you, sir. 300? 300. He's much quicker at the bidding than you. There we go. That's 310.
What's it made out of?
Stuff.
Tar.
I don't know what a hanging banner's made out of.
I know.
Faces of crime. I don't know.
The skin of
Vinyl,
Ayacon.
apparently.
You're a terrible auctioneer.
You don't say. £320. Does anyone want to go beyond it? It's, yes, it's woven from the tears of the unborn.
Was that a bid?
I think we're at
Well, we
300.
accept the tears of the unborn.
I'll accept you being quiet for a minute. Thank you. Just to be clear, I won't accept that as currency, just as a favour.
Alright then.
We're at 320. We're looking for 330. Aren't we?
Who's winning?
I'm pretty sure that he's winning
With what?
320.
at 320. I'm pretty sure that you're losing. That's how auctions work, you're losing. There we go, 330. 340, sir? 330. £330. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. He's sort of rubbing his head, so I'm going to go 4 times. Was that a bid? No. I'll let him have it. All right. 330 quid to the gentleman up there. Thank you very much, sir. It wasn't anyone keeping the Why don't you come here and tell me how? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was our very last item. Thank you all for coming along to the auction, our very last Ayacon auction. We've raised £3,065 for charity at the auction. We have a couple of really quick announcements to make before you go. If Michelle Disraeli is